A lot of investors are out searching right now for good multifamily investment properties to purchase, but they're just not having much success finding them. And in my new book, Don't Buy Multifamily, Build It, I talk about the advantages that multifamily investors can get by building new construction properties rather than buying older properties and fixing them up. But I think a lot of people might think that they need to be an architect or a contractor or something like that in order to build a new multifamily property. If you're already investing in multifamily buildings, big or small, you're probably working harder than you have to for smaller returns. And it's just not as big a jump as you think to start building your own new construction properties. In fact, the majority of big developers hire outside architects to design their buildings, and they hire general contractors to build them. And that's what you should do too. So let's take a quick look at how it works. When a new building is developed, expenses include soft costs like financing costs, permits, architectural design, and things like that. And then you have your hard costs, which includes all the labor and materials that go into building the property. But the hard costs also includes your general contractor's fee. That's an expense, right? The owner who puts up the money and hires all the people necessary to build it is actually the developer who gets the benefit of the investment. They get the profits, right? Now, they might choose to hire everyone and manage the whole process themselves. Or they might partner with an experienced developer so that they have someone else to manage the whole process for them. They might even hire a developer on a fee basis to manage the project for them. But the point is that the owner-developer is the person who makes the money because the property he or she is building is going to be worth more when it's completed and leased up and stabilized than it cost them to build it. So it's no different than when you buy a car or some clothing or anything else. The finished value, what you pay for it, is going to be substantially more than the cost to build it. And that's how the company makes money, right? Now, I talked about this in my prior videos. I talked about the equity bump that a new property enjoys when it's completed and stabilized. That just means it's leased up and operating, right? And this is the real game changer. When you compare the numbers for purchasing an existing building to building a new building, what's really surprising is when you see how quickly this equity bump combined with the cash flow and appreciation is going to multiply your initial equity investment in just the first few years of operation. So whether you're investing in a few units or hundreds, you definitely should learn more about developing new properties. First step, get my book on Amazon. It's easy, right? Don't Buy Multifamily, Build It. There are some links below. Check it out. It's a quick read, but it's going to be eye-opening for you, okay?